Statistics. Let us move on to the new topic, that is median, the next measure of central tendency. Now, what is median? We are already aware of what a median is. Median means middlemost value. So, for a given data, whatever comes in the middle, that middlemost value is called as median. Example, we had studied this in class 9 as well. Suppose I have a random data like 5, 4, 7, 13, 2, 25, and say 40. Now, how many observations do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 observations. First of all, what we are supposed to do is we arrange the data in ascending order or descending order. So, if I arrange this in ascending order, then 2, then I'll get 2, 4, 5, 7, 13, 25, and 40. So the data is arranged in ascending order. Then we get the value of n. N means number of observations. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 observations. And then we know that if the number of observations are odd, n plus 1 upon 2 term is the median. That is, so 8 upon 2. That is fourth term. So fourth term will be the median. So first, second, third, fourth. So this 7, which is the fourth term, is nothing but the median. So median is middlemost value of a given data. So to find out middlemost value of the given data, we arrange the data in ascending order and then we find out the middlemost value. If the number of observations are odd, then we say that n plus 1 upon 2. This term is the median. But what if the number of terms are even? For example, let me introduce one more term over here, say 52. Then I'll have 52 one more term over here. So we say that n is equal to 8 in this case because the number of terms are even. In such case, we take the mean of n upon 2 and n plus 1 upon 2 term. That is n upon 2, 8 upon 2, that is fourth term. Then we have n plus 2, we have n plus 2 upon 2, that is 8 plus 2, 10. 10 upon 2 is the fifth term. So fifth term is this. And then further, we take the mean of both the terms. That is mean of fourth term and fifth term. So 7 plus 13 upon 2. That gives you 20 upon 2. And 20 upon 2 is going to give you 10. So the median in this example is 10. So when the number of terms are even, we take the mean of n upon 2 and n plus 2 upon 2 term. Now we will see how to find out median of a group data. So let us take an example. Same example of daily wages and number of workers that we had taken in mean. But this time note that we are not finding out mean, we are finding out median. So to find out median, first of all, let me write down the formula to find out median. There is only one formula. So median is given by L plus n by 2 minus Cf divided by F into H. So this is the formula to find out median, where we have this L, which stands for lower limit of median class. So we have this L as lower limit of median class. N stands for total frequency. We have N as total frequency. Then we have Cf, We have studied this in class 9 as well. CF stands for cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency also known as the added frequency, and we are already aware of this H. H means the class size. We have seen this in median as well. We have seen this in mean as well. H stands for class size. And this F stands for frequency of median class. So we have frequency only for median class. Now, first of all, we need to make 3 columns. So as we know, our first column is of class interval. Second column is of frequency. And third column is of cumulative frequency. We know class interval is from 100 to 120. Then we have 120 to 140. Then we have 140 to 160. 160 to 180. And finally 180 to 200. Then its corresponding frequencies are 12 and 14, 8, 6 and 10. We are supposed to find out CF. CF means cumulative frequency, also called as the added frequency. So we are taking less than type cumulative frequency. So less than 120. So first it will be 12 itself. Start with 12. Whatever the number is in frequency, the first number will always come in cumulative frequency. Then we have to just add the frequencies. 12 plus 14 is going to give me 26. So adding like this. Then 26 plus 8 is going to give me 34. Then we have 34 plus 6 is going to give me 40. And then we have 40 plus 10 going to give me 50. So this is how we calculate cumulative frequency, that is added frequency. So every next frequency gets added. The first thing that you're supposed to do is find out the value of n by 2. Now n is the total frequency. So if I add all the frequencies, I'll get the value of n as 50. This added value, that is value of n, is nothing but sigma fi. You can also call this as sigma fi. You can also call this as n. And n will be 50, which will be always equal to your last value of CF over here. So 50. We got n is 50. Now n by 2. N by 2 means 50 upon 2. So how much is 50 upon 2? Because we are going to do n upon 2. 50 upon 2 is going to give me 25. This is always the first calculation that you are supposed to do. We got 25. Then the procedure is check the value of n upon 2 in the column of CF. Are we getting 25? No. Then check the value in CF which is just greater than 25. So which is the value just greater than 25? Yes, it is 26. So 26 is the value just greater than 25 when we did n upon 2. Now this class over here is called as the median class. So the corresponding class is 120 to 140. So this 120 to 140 is called as the median class. Now we have L over here. This L stands for lower limit of median class. So which is the lower limit? Lower limit is 120. So we got the value of L as 120. Let me just name L over here. So we have L now 120. Now N we have already got. CF. Now this CF is supposed to be taken of preceding class. So CF of the preceding class. The preceding class is 100 to 120. Its CF is 12. So just mark it and name it as CF. While taking the value of CF, we are going to take preceding class, but when we do n upon 2, at that moment we check the CF which is greater than n upon 2, and that is our median class. So 120 to 140 was our median class, L is 120, CF is 12, and frequency has to be taken of median class only. So this will be our frequency, and that stands for F. Now we have all the values. We have the value of L, we have the value of F, and we have the value of CF. And what about this H? H we already know is the class size. So we have H as 20 because the class size is 20. Now just substitute. So if we substitute in this median, we get median is equal to L. L means 120 plus n by 2 minus CF. N by 2 is already 25 minus CF of the preceding class. CF of the preceding class 12 upon F. F is 14 into H. H is 20. So we have 120 plus 25 minus 12 is going to give me 13 upon 14 into 20. I can say further equal to 120 plus, if you want you can solve this further, that is 2 tens are 2 sevens are, and 13 tens are 130. We have 130 divided by 7. So we have 120. If we solve further, we'll get 18.59. So we get 138.59 as our median. So this is the median wages of worker, that is middlemost value. We got the middlemost value, that is 138 rupees and 59 paise. So in this way we can find out median by using formula L plus n upon 2 minus CF upon F into H.